The 5 don'ts of marketing. This is the last slide that I would be ending it. The do's are good, the 5 don'ts, which is a common mistake that most of the companies have consulted, close to about 300 odd companies in the last 7-8 years of my entrepreneurship. First one is hiring interns or freelancers instead of subject matter experts. As an entrepreneur, it's very easy for me to pick up interns because they're available at a very low cost rate. At the same time, hire freelancers who are actually available. Just click of a button, you have hundreds of Facebook portals where you can find freelancers. No offense to freelancers at the same time, but when you want to set up a company in a very serious note and want to take it forward, focus on getting a subject matter expert. That is very important. Anybody can make a website today, but making the right website which could have those backlinks that could not let your Google ratings down is so important than just creating a beautiful website which is just a template away. The templates are easily available, you can do it. But the idea here is to get the subject matter expert and not just an intern or a freelancer. Don't waste time in hunting for funds. Don't go behind funding. Don't go behind VCs and angels, because if your product is good, if you have a customer base, they will come behind you. I have wasted time. I've seen people wasting 2-3 years instead of focusing on the product and their consumers. They run behind VCs. They run behind getting equities and bank loans and so on and so forth just to market their product and to scale up. But most of them actually fall face down. The reason is they come at a cost, right? So it is always better to build your business based on your clientele and your consumers rather than building a business on your VC's money, right? Advertising is not marketing. When many people feel that just posting on Facebook page or Instagram pages or having Facebook ads, Google for business, Google my business and so on and so forth, that is not enough for your brand to be visible. The slide that I mentioned to you, the quality content is something that you need to focus on as to why should somebody experience your product and services. Do it yourself without the expertise. If you as an entrepreneur are not a marketer, it's very difficult for somebody else to market your product. Every successful entrepreneur is a marketer by default. You may not have done marketing per se, but then if you don't have the bandwidth of selling your own idea or your solution, then nobody else can do that if you can't do it yourself. So try and understand what could be the nuances for you to be a better marketer yourself, so that your brand could sustain the market. Many people want to grow faster because they've seen Facebook, they've seen Flipkart, they've seen multinational local companies going up, becoming unicorns and so on and so forth in the span of 3 to 5 years and so on and so forth. They just want to build up a brand, sell it and exit. That's not the case. This is your baby. If you are in a business, it is as good as nourishing a baby. Be with it, have more testing, test your product to the maximum possible audience that you have. Don't restrict your audience to one segment and then you copy the same aspect to a different market altogether. It may not work out for you. Diet Coke did well in US because they had highest number of obese people up there. It failed in India when they launched Diet Coke because people had Diet Coke, only the rich and the people who felt that they are conscious about the calories had Diet Coke. Otherwise, Diet Coke didn't really succeed in the Indian market. So focus more on testing your product and don't burn out fast, because there's always a time frame of 3 to 5 years for a sustainable product or services to exist in the market. Right? With this, I leave a quote of create the highest, grandest vision possible. Vision is very important as we as entrepreneurs. If we have a limited vision for ourselves and for our company, then we might as well be around 40-50% towards that vision too. Have the grandest of vision. Ensure that you have a vision which could be global, outreached, at the same time your life, because you become what you believe. With this, I end my talk, and if you have any questions, I would love to take it post this session.
It doesn't matter because everybody was enjoying. Everybody was a pin drop silence, and because everybody is looking कि कैसे अपने प्रोडक्ट को आगे पहुंचाना है. Everybody is very keen. Please a big clap for Kumail Kirmani ji. मतलब nobody even somehow little whisper from our side because we were arranging something else. So we were asking, please आप चुप हो जाइए. There is something important is going on. Very nice and very focused and very informative as well. Thank you Kumail ji, and it's a pleasure you are here with us. Thank you entire team. तू करता वो है जो तू चाहता है. अकाल पुरख कहता है कि तू करता वो है जो तू चाहता है और होता वो जाएगा जो मैं चाहता हूँ. अकाल पुरख मतलब गुरुवाणी. गुरु कहता सी कि तू करता वो है जो तू चाहता है और होता वो है जो मैं चाहता हूँ. तू करता वो जा जो मैं चाहता हूँ और होता वो जाएगा जो तू चाहता है. प्लीज फोकस योरसेल्फ. और जो अपॉर्चुनिटी आपके पास आए, मार्केटिंग में तो ये कहते हैं कि नेवर लीव एनी स्टोन अनटच्ड. क्या पता किसके नीचे से क्या निकल जाए. तो टुडे वी आर